Welcome back to the Feed the Beast, and I took some of your advice and it prompted my memory that if you throw in a gold pipe, it actually makes things go a little bit faster. I don't recall what the range is, like how fast, how far those things work, so I think I'll just like throw two in there, something like that. And then that should make it to my house, no probs. Yeah. Looking good, looking good. Alright, I just dug my way in here. My inventory is currently a mess. So what I'm going to do is get out of here and then figure out... well, I'm going to get organized. I know what I need to do, just going to get organized. Got my inventory a little bit organized and I'm going through what I need. I want to build a refinery today, and I'm like, I forget everything. So I'm like, okay, what's it take to build a refinery? I'm like, oh my, diamond gear. And I was pretty worried. I'm like, do I have any diamonds? Turns out, luckily, I have 4. That's very handy. So I'm gonna make like that, and I've already made some wooden transport pipes. We got it all figured out. I will show you what we're gonna do in a second as soon as I build this stupid refinery thing. That's the plan. Let's see. Oh, I need 3 of these. Got our buckets ready to go. Oh yes, and we are good to go as soon as I sort out this crazy inventory madness that I'm working with here. Alright, I don't know why I'm doing this on camera, but we are. This is so funny. 1.4.7 is very different. Oh, what am I doing? I gotta build a diamond gear. Well, I'm definitely not showing you that. That's ridiculous. It takes forever. And I forget doing it. What's this? Pile tiny red... Okay, let's cut to me being over there and ready to go. It's a brand new morning. I believe I have all my materials here. And remember the last time I complained that there was no way to get this oil out of this machine? Well, I think I have a plan. The refinery that I've built, it requires, whatchamacallit, it requires power. Well, this is this is a pump, which I don't need anymore. But this here is an engine. And you can connect these golden conductive pipes to the thing that we're going to build, the refinery. Hold on, I'm just going to make this a little bit different. You'll see it all makes sense in a second. Why is my shovel not in the number 2 spot? I don't know. Okay, so we do something like this. So here we will put our refinery. Like, hold on, I'm just thinking. Well, first, this pipe here, this is an output, and this will output it. Why don't I have... Oh, I do. I got stone waterproof piping. That will go there into our refinery. Like so. Awesome. Okay, and then the power will come out of here, and it will connect to the refinery. Excellent. Actually, I can just turn this on right now. Let's see. Oh, we need some motors. So we'll plop down a motor. Just, you just use like basic, what are these? Just the redstone engines to do stuff like that. Okay, so if I do that, this will pump out of here, like so, I hope, and it should go into here. I think this is the right spot that I put it in. Alright, yes, okay, it is going in there. Now this might take a long time because I believe the refinery takes a little bit more power than just one little engine, but we're going to turn this engine on and see what happens. So we do that. Are you going? Are you going, Mr. Engine? Why aren't you going? You got fuel, you got water, you got redstone. This might not be good. Might not be good at all. Oh no. Let me rethink my planning here, or I'll just wait longer. I remember the problem now. I need a wooden brown pipe. Yeah, the wooden transport pipes, they are used to extract things from things. So this is a wooden conductive pipe. Yeah, I didn't know if it was connected to the right spot, so I just connected this to everything. But the problem is here. So the reason this didn't go on is because it didn't sense anything needed it. So if we connect this to that, so the brown pipes, they extract things. So it's going to extract power and pump it into there. So let's see if this works now. It should. Maybe. Oh boy. I thought I had everything on the right track. Alright, back to the drawing board. Okay, I just went AFK for a second to actually look up a tutorial, and it just suddenly started working. So that's great. I don't know what changed. I'm just going to take out a bunch of the connections here. Yeah, okay, that seemed to still be working, I think. Okay, so this means it's working. It's converting the oil into refined stuff. I think it's just called fuel or whatnot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to now pump that out of there and into here. Yes. Because I don't know if I can just use a bucket to take it out of here. So that's what I'm going to do. Well, I'm going to wait till it gets filled a little bit. This is really crappy design right now because we're going to be moving. I'll show you that in a second. So there we go. So I can just turn that on once this fills up. Okay, this is working good. Nothing's going to waste. Nothing's going to waste. We're using up our fuel there. We won't end up using it all. And I should have turned this off. Yeah, so I can actually get rid of that and get rid of this, because I don't really need to pump water out of here anymore. So that's perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now, I'll just let this thing do its job. Actually, screw it. I'll just turn this on right now. It will do its thing. It'll just pump the fuel into there, and then we'll take our buckets and we will take it out of there and transport it. Awesome. This is great. It's always better to use refined fuel than it is oil, because this stuff lasts a lot longer. Perfect. If you guys remember, there was another oil patch that way. Well, I bucketed everything up and put it into here, but this is taking too long. So what I'm going to do is I built some more engines, and I'm going to take actually I'll take oil because this hasn't really used too much. I'm going to dump some oil in there just like so, and then I'm going to grab, actually what I'll do is, because I started ripping up things and started moving it to the new location, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the extra water that's in here, and I will pump it to this thing. Oh, need one more because you don't want it to overheat. If these combustion engines, if they overheat, they will explode. You can tell, like blue, that means they're cold. You know, they're not doing anything. Green means they're in good working condition. But over time, they will turn red like this. Now, the redstone engines, they don't blow up. They can just run on red. Doesn't really matter. But if these guys run on red for too long, well, this is orange. They'll go orange, then they'll go red, and then they'll just explode. So the reason I put 2 in here is because this isn't getting enough power, so it's working kind of slowly. So if you give it a little bit more power, it will work faster, and it might actually even take more power than that. I forget what color these things are supposed to be. Probably a green, and they'll actually move pretty fast. So I'm just going to leave this as is, and we will get that done. It's just a waiting game for now. I got a lot of stuff set up at the new spot. Alright. Time-lapse time. Just kidding. This is too boring to time-lapse. I'll just cut to the new place after this is done, and I've ripped it all up. Okay, I think I have things set up. It's a little chaotic, and it's just, like everything I build is temporary. It's like a stepping stone. This is more complex than what we had, and then once we get this working, it will be more complex than this. So here's the scoop. We have a pump. It's got water, and that will pump water up into this area here. This pump here is the one that's pumping out all this oil. And so the water comes from here. It feeds this engine so it doesn't overheat. And then this oil, it comes back here and it goes this direction to that engine. So that's the circle right there. Now the offshoots here are the oil that comes out of here. It goes into this holding tank, and that will be pumped into this tank just like so. And then here is the refiner. The refiner pumps out the oil, which will, I don't know, maybe we'll put it here. Oh, I need my wrench. Terrible placements, but anyway. And then, so what powers this is these 4 engines here. Oh, by the way, the refined oil, I forget what it's called. It's the yellow stuff. Whatever this yellow stuff is called. And so it pumps out here. It will store it in here, but it will also go past here and actually fuel the engines that are powering it. So again, it's all loops and such. And this is an offshoot from the water pump. The water pump also needs to cool all these. Now, I'm pretty sure that one pump is not enough to cool down this many engines, because there's actually 6 engines. There's one here, one there, and 4 there. So I'm going to have to really monitor the situation until I can build another pump. Actually, I need to go home. I'm going to go to sleep. I'll build another pump and maybe make another pumping station, and it might be a little bit safer for overheating-ish. Alright, to the morning. Okay, I got a second pump over there now. It's looking good. I'd like to thank you guys for recommending that I cook corn. It actually works very, very good. So what I did was I brought a bucket of water to fill this one up, because I think this is the one we got to start with. A little bit of oil that I just took from down there. And let's start this thing up. Alright, so it is now pumping oil. Now I'm hoping, I don't recall what happens. I don't know what takes precedent, like this or these guys over here. Maybe what I'll do is I'll get one of these guys pumping. I'm just going to steal another thing of oil. Oh boy. And I'm going to start this guy up. We will put oil into him and then start him up, and he should fill himself up with water. Water should start flowing, so we got the cycle going. Yes, okay, the cycle is going. We can see some oil going into there. Now, like I said, okay, it seems to be going to everything that's calling for it. The containers, the storage containers, they're always calling for it, and as soon as I turn one of these on, it should call for it also. So this should fill up with oil. We got the oil coming in. Got the water coming out, and so I connected this water pump to the other, so everything should just go fine. One thing that might be a problem, however, is if the pipes, if they can't handle the quantity. These things are going to call for a lot of water. I don't know if the pipes are fast enough to send as much as they need. What I could do is, the waterproof piping, it's crazy. It's crazy. What I could do is just direct this pipe directly over there. We'll see how that happens. Anyway, let's get things going here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stockpile a bunch of oil in the storage thing and get these pumps rocking, and then we'll turn on that monstrosity. Just out in the desert collecting some more cactuses, and look at that oil. That's crazy. It's not as good as what we have, because it's most likely just a pool up there. And if you were to take that away with a couple buckets, all of this would go away. It's just a, like a waterfall, but with a little bit of oil. It's nighttime. I'm ready to turn on the pumps in the morning, but it's looking good. All the engines are filled up with fuel. Morning time, it's a go. Set up an additional water line from the second pump, and all these are filled. Water, a little bit of oil, fuel to start them going, and let's turn them on. Got the electricity flowing, and this thing is green and pumping. Excellent. That's pretty good. I believe it's 4 engines is what these things take. And as these things start to warm up, they go from blue to green. They'll generate more energy, and these should be pumping pretty fast. Which is good. Alright. I don't have it pumping outwards yet. I'm just going to let it fill up a little bit. I don't recall how long this lasts, but it's pretty good stuff. Yeah, so this is going a lot quicker than it was at the other base. Okay. I am happy with this. I just got to keep a good eye on everything, because I don't want anything to blow up. That would be a catastrophic failure at this point. Secondly, or whatever point I'm on, anybody know what these things are? I don't know if I should break it or I should do something to it. They're a little creepy, so I don't know what to do with it. I've seen them all around, and I don't want to touch it until I know what it does. Yes. Alright, so now I have to figure out how to build a quarry. It's probably going to take something crazy. Yeah, it's a lot of diamonds. What? This isn't what I wanted. Hold on, let me, this is not what I wanted. Maybe it's not called a quarry. Okay, I just had a heart attack. I was standing here doing research on quarries and such, and something just exploded. I have no idea what it was though. Oh, I see what it was. Whew. Oh my goodness. Talk about a heart attack. It looks like the golden circuit between here, that caused some problems. Man, my heart is still pumping. I thought it was like a visual glitch when I turned it on. I'll turn it back on here, and we'll get the power going. You guys probably saw it was like a big bright thing, like the power. Hold on, start up again. Everything. The power is just a thin line. I can't get over here. This is poorly designed. Here it is. This is the problem right here, I'm assuming. So what that means is I don't think it's designed to do stuff like I've made it do. I'm hoping I have enough time here before it blows up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to redirect this under here like so. It's like there's just a big power buildup and surge. Luckily it didn't blow too much, or it didn't blow anything up. Okay, so we'll do that. That seems like it's good. Okay, whew. Crisis averted, I think. Yeah. I don't think it can go from like brown to gold to brown. I don't recall, so I'm just going to take that out. Oh crap, now I'm stuck in here. Stuck in here. What do I want to break to get out of here? I can break this water one. That's fine. That's fine. Just put it back. Okay. Whew. I forget. I lost all track of what the heck I was doing when that explosion happened, but I think I fixed it. I think I fixed it indeed. So it looks like this quarry thing. I went through all the subsets. You know, buildcraft blocks, it's not a builder. It's a factory. It is a quarry, and so I clicked on it, and sure enough, it's this one, number 561, and it seems to be different. So I have to figure out. This stuff is easy. Lapis, glowstone. Oh, glowstone. I haven't been to the nether. That's scary. Electronic circuits. What is this stuff? Refined iron? Okay. Oh, I'm so confused. Maybe one of you guys could help me? Oh, rubber. I think you get rubber from rubber trees. What is this? What's happening? Oh, there's so many different options for everything. I think I'm going to have to sit down and do some actual research, because it's not as simple as I remember. But we do have everything under control. I think everything is working fine. Like I said, I just got to monitor it, and we are slowly building up our reserves. This is coming pretty good, and in actuality, I should really just turn this one off for now, because my pipes are full of oil. Like, I don't have the capacity to hold anymore. So I need to like build another one of these possibly, but that requires more of them. It's a long process, but it's good and I like it. And I think I'm going to end the episode here. I've been working on this for quite a while. I got something definitely built, that's for sure. It seems to be functional. Nothing's blown up yet, aside from one wire. Alright, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.